YouTube, Smooth the Trucker. Hey, how's it going? We're back out here on the road. I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday off for home time, and now we're back at it, back on the grind. Hey, it was good on home time. Got to see the family down in California, and I did my beach recall training. For those of you who don't know, I've been a lifeguard down at San Clemente State Beach these last 3 summers, so I went ahead and did the recall training for that again, because you only have to work 10 days to stay on the staff list. So it's been an awesome job down there. I'm not ready to give it up yet, so I figured I better get that training done. So yeah, I got that done Saturday, Sunday, and then as soon as that was over, came right back up to the Fontana yard and been back on the road ever since Sunday night. It's been good. I had a Costco load I had to deliver Monday, and now we're heading all the way back up to Oregon. So just driving all over the place. It's been really, really good. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about today was just why I love the trucking industry so much. I would say it boils down, to sum it up, it comes down to about 2 things why I love the trucking industry so much. Those 2 things are freedom and opportunities. You have so much freedom when you're out here on the road, driving all over the place. It's just the amount of freedom that you have is you can't compare it to any other job. There's days, where my driver manager doesn't even call me. He just trusts me to deliver the load, to get it to the destination on time, and, to be using all my macros to call those in. And the amount of freedom you have out here is just, you can't beat it. It's one of the best opportunities there is. In my opinion, the trucking industry, it's one of the few professions where you can still make, good money, and you don't lose your freedom. For example, when I got out of high school, for those of you guys who don't know, I thought I wanted to be a firefighter. So I went to, I signed up to do a volunteer internship for the fire department. It was competitive to get in, but I ended up making it, and it was cool at first, taking all the classes down at the college, but when it came to the nit and gritty, nothing against firefighters and the fire service. For those of you guys that are, firefighters and people that are in the public service industry, props to you guys for doing it. But for me, it just wasn't for me. It's very much a chain of command structure, and I don't want to say it takes away your freedom, but you can't really be yourself when you're in that type of environment. They kind of want to change you to follow the chain of command, the hierarchy structure, and you don't really have a lot of freedom when you're in that. So that's a part of the reason why I didn't, enjoy the fire service, is just because it takes away your freedom at some aspect. But out here in trucking, you have unlimited freedom. It's up to you, what you want to do, how much you want to drive. If you want to go out your first year and just kill it, and drive 3,000 miles a week and make 50 to 60,000 your first year, you can totally do it. It's up to you. You got to have the motivation and the drive, and that freedom will really take you places. It's something that I really love about the trucking industry, is that the amount of freedom that you have out here. If you're a go-getter and a hustler, you're up for the grind, you can make a lot of money out here. You can be very, very successful in this industry. So I wanted to just talk about that a little bit. And also the choices that you make while you're out here too. A lot of people think truck drivers, they're older, they're out of shape, and they don't, take care of themselves physically and healthy. Seeing the side of that these last, couple months, I'll say, part of it is true. I would say most truck drivers, unfortunately, don't really keep their health up as much as they should. But that's a choice, Me, I'm trying to set a new example for that. I've always come from a background where staying healthy and physically active was very important to me. So when I'm out here on the road, I buy nothing but healthy stuff. I go to Costco, I get, a bunch of healthy stuff. I get protein powder, I get tuna in a can, I get fruit cups, I get protein bars, I get apples and oranges, the little cuties, only healthy stuff. I buy healthy stuff out here. I try to stay healthy. It's important to keep your health up. Also, when you're working out, people don't think you can work out when you're out here and stay in good shape. That's completely false. Actually, for me, it's been even easier to work out because you can at the end of every drive day, you sit down and I try to do sit-ups. I'll do a bunch of sit-ups and crunches in the back of the cab. Sometimes I'll get out by the truck and do push-ups. You can go for a run outside. It's up to you how healthy you want to be when you're in this industry. You got to have the motivation to do it. But keep your health up. Keep your health up when you come up here. Stay healthy, and just live off of the freedom vibes out here. There's so much freedom out here. It's awesome, and also the opportunities out here too. You have, I would say, unlimited opportunities when you're out here. Once you get your CDL, you have so much opportunity to work for whoever you want. For me, part of my plan, I've been a lifeguard down at San Clemente State Beach, the last 3 years. So I want to take, a little bit of time off this summer and go back and do that, for maybe a month or two. But what's so awesome about the trucking industry is you could jump right back on it and go right back over the road after you're done. It's my plan is I'm not going to be with Made Trucking for forever. I'm thinking about after I maybe just doing this for another 6 weeks with Made Trucking, and then I might switch. I'm thinking about switching over, get my lifeguard season in, and after that, September, I'm thinking about going to the oil fields. When you get your CDL, I recommend getting your endorsements as well. Get your hazmat, get your TWIC, get your tanker endorsement, doubles and triples. That's what I'm going to start trying to utilize those in September. I'm going to go out to the oil fields, and I'm hoping to start getting involved in the crude oil side out in the oil fields. So, I might start driving tankers for a couple months to get some experience, and then, head out to the oil fields, or if I can find a company that'll help train me right away, start getting involved with the crude oil side as soon as possible. That's the plan, you guys. It's unlimited opportunities out here. It's up to you, what your future is going to be once you get your CDL. But I'll tell you, if you're motivated, you got the drive to get out here, and you're a go-getter, you can accomplish anything out here. It's you got the world at your fingertips. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit, just kind of give you an update of what's going on out here. We're coming up on about a month and a half driving solo here for Made Trucking, and I'm gonna stay out here for a while, you guys. I got this next 6 weeks. I'm not planning on taking any home time. I'm planning on staying out here for another month and a half. Grinding it real hard, get my experience, because by that time, I'll have at least 4 or 5 months of solo experience, and then I'm gonna take some time off. That's the plan. Always have a plan out here. Take some time off, go lifeguard the beach again down in San Clemente, and then get right back out and probably be joining the oil fields after that, using that hazmat and tanker endorsements. So always have a plan. Always have a plan, of what your next move is going to be. You should always, be thinking about what's your next move, because it's easy, especially when you're out here over the road. You always got to have a plan. Because once you get your experience, you can move on to different opportunities. As long as you have a clean driving record and you're willing to learn new things, you can be very, very successful out here. The amount of stuff I've learned, just in these let's see, I started in February, so February, March, April. I guess it's been 3 months if you count my mentor time here for Made Trucking. But yeah, I'll have 5 months come June, by the time I plan on taking some time off. So, get your experience and then move on to what you really want to do when you come out here. Because, have your goals and follow your goals. Everyone has dreams, and you gotta go get them, Don't be scared of trying something new. You just got to go out there and grab it. You know, grab it by the horns and make it happen. So just wanted to talk to you about that, you guys. Why I love the trucking industry. You know, you have your freedom, unlimited opportunities, and keep your health up. I wanted to talk about that a little bit too. Keep your health up, get your workouts in, and try to eat healthy. You know, when you have your home time, you know, grab healthy stuff. You know, go to Costco, or you know, go to Safeway, or you know, Ralph's, or you know, any grocery store. Just buy healthy stuff. You know, so that way when you go to the truck stops, you don't always have to be buying, you know, all the crap food. You can buy, you know, the good stuff too. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit too. But yeah, that's all I got for tonight. It's getting late, so I'm gonna go to bed. I'm getting tired. It's a long day driving. Heading all the way up to Wilsonville, Oregon tomorrow to drop off a load. And we will be keeping you posted on what's happening after that. Smooth the Trucker, out tonight.